Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And what we're trying to do today is we are playing Red Green Pump or GRUUL Pump. And what we want to do with this deck is just kind of grow a bunch of hasty creatures that are already getting in with damage with our Colossus, with Giant Growth, and playing a very, very aggressive style deck and having a blast doing it. So this deck, of course, you guys have seen GRUUL. It's a very powerful one. We're kind of taking out the other things that people typically do with it and just focusing completely on we're pumping these guys, we're getting in for damage and dominating. That's what we want to do. These games go pretty quick. Typically turn 4, turn 5 is when we're finishing the game. If we don't, we probably have lost the game at that point, honestly. So what we're doing with this deck is we're growing our GRUUL Spellbreakers with Collision and Colossus, with our Giant Growths, hopefully growing up our Rebel Belt Riders, which also works really well by itself. If we have a Colossus beforehand, it says whenever it attacks, it gets X plus O until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. That also includes itself. So you can pump itself with a Colossus, make it a 4/6, and then it'll pump itself again and it'll become an 8/6. If we have a Giant Growth before that, we can also pump it, make it even bigger. We do want to make sure that we give it trample. So Colossus, of course, is the most important thing with Rebel Belt Riders. Otherwise, we just pump it by having a GRUUL Spellbreaker out there as a 4/4 or a 3/3, swinging in, doing lots of fun things. And at the end of the day, we're going to do Heartfire in. I was thinking about throwing in Thud, but I would rather have Heartfire where it's instant speed. You have 4 points of damage, which is typically where our creatures are going to be besides the pump anyway. And I don't know. It's a little bit awkward. Maybe Thud could be better here, but I really like Heartfire. And otherwise, just early game stuff. Fanatical Firebrand because it has haste, getting a few points of damage. Llanowar to pump up to ramp up to our GRUUL Spellbreakers, our Rhythm of the Wilds, our Domries, and Zertog Goblin because it's amazing. And that's pretty much the deck. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how this goes, and wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to FusionGamingOnline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, up against the Juzam. Bring it on, the Juzam. And yeah, we're going to keep this. Turn 2 GRUUL Spellbreaker. Me likey. Llanowar. And Rebel Belt with Spellbreaker, also very powerful. Let's just go for... Ooh, do we go for Domri? No. We're going aggressive. So Spellbreaker with haste, swing in. Down to 17, pass the turn. Harpooner, huh? All right, now we go for Domri. Trying to think, we can thrash as well. So play Domri. Pay 2 life, add mana, and thrash. This deals damage equal to its power. So there to there. Doesn't really matter because it doesn't actually fight. Swing in. Down to 13, pass the turn. Next turn, we can Fanatical Firebrand and Rebel Belt Riders. And it'll grow pretty quickly. All right, let's see here. Rootbound Crag, Fanatical Firebrand. Fight there. Rioters. So it's going to become a 5/4. Yep. All right, down to 2. And a creature doesn't stop us because we can kill it. Just about anything and swing in for lethal. They have to play 2 creatures. Still leave champion. That's fine, right? Yeah, that's game. Sweet. Oh, man, this deck, that was looking really good right there. All right, up against Anzak. Bring it on. Bring it on, my friend. And yeah, we'll keep this. Absolutely. We'd like to find another land for Domri. Mountain, eh? All right, well, Fanatical Firebrand. I guess we draw out a shock with Fanatical Firebrand. We're fine with that. Down to 19, pass the turn. Okay, no shock. Boros, a Martyr of Dusk. right, well, now we... If they're going to be playing mono white, now we grow our Zerta Goblin. So, with a counter. And pass the turn. We could have killed Martyr That's there, but I kind of want to hold back our Fanatical Firebrand. See exactly what they're trying to do here. Could be a feather deck. Territorial Hammer Skull. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Let's just grow our board. We're fine with Territorial Hammer Skull. Ooh, now... Let's GRUUL Spellbreaker. Do we want to go hasty here? Yeah, I guess so. Swing, swing. So I'm holding up Fanatical Firebrand in case they try to double block with Martyr. They let it through. We're just going to pass the turn. We don't want to give them a lifelinker. We are an aggressive deck. If they swing in, we're totally fine with that. As long as they're not gaining life. This could be a Nahiri or what's the one? Sorin deck? No, because they're not playing black yet. I was thinking Nahiri gave life, but that's Sorin. Militia Bugler, that is annoying. Oh, maybe this is a Mentor of the Meek deck. And they're just playing a bunch of bears, basically. Boros Bears deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and fire it off now. Let's kill this Martyr. Because we have the Lightning Strike next turn as well, we know we can get in for quite a bit of damage. Another GRUUL Spellbreaker. Interesting. We can also Thrash here. Hold up Lightning Strike to go face on the next turn. We know they're going to bring out a Legion War Boss, which means they're not going to have a really good blocker. Let's Thrash here. So creature I control, kill you. I'm assuming they block the Goblin with the Lifelinker. Unless this is also a pump deck of some sort. But now we should be pretty close to just lethal next turn. Domri gives us 6 power to swing in with. If we find land, we can Domri and Lightning Strike. And if they don't attack in here at all, then we can GRUUL Spellbreaker, Zerta Goblin, or Domri into Zerta Goblin with another land. And just kind of build our board up until we want to swing in and win. Domri also lets us fight. Get rid of blockers. All right, so Legion War Boss comes out. Have to swing in with the Goblin. Swings in with everything. And that's just game. Domri kills Legion War Boss. We have 6 power, or we have 8 power to swing in with. Yeah, we're in good shape. All right, perfect. And even a Giant Growth, so we can win with Giant Growth here as well. What's the best way to win? We actually have more damage going this way. So swing in, block the Gobbo, Giant Growth here, and Lightning Strike. We also had Lightning Strike for the Legion War Boss. So we had plenty of ways to win. I was kind of forgetting how much damage we actually had. Yeah, that was pretty good. I was thinking along the lines if they held back 2 other blockers. That was good. Up against Crovax, bringing on Crovax, 87. And GRUUL Pump is dominating right now. A little bit awkward not being able to play this Llanowar, but we will stay with this. Goblin into Rhythm of the Wild, not bad. We already have a lot of hasty creatures, so Rhythm Wild is basically a pump spell for us. There we go. Fanatical Firebrand, swinging in. Do they have the shock? They have the shock. That's fine. If this is mono red, we're okay with shock going at Fanatical Firebrand just fine. Alright, Boros, eh? Pacha. Alright, Zerta Goblin. Against Boros. Do we want to go hasty? Let's go with the counter onto it. Make him use a lightning strike. And Feather. Feather's annoying. Feather's a really good blocker. So let's actually go Rhythm of the Wild. No attacks. Maybe I should have just gone GRUUL Spellbreaker with counters and kill Feather the next turn. I kind of want to see what else they're going to have here, though. Reckless Rage. Dude, it's so good. Hate it. Reckless Rage is so powerful. All right, well, down to 14. We're losing to the other pump deck. And they have 6 power. We can swing in for 4 here. We can make a 5/5. The issue is that we know 10th District can just Reckless Rage. We'd have to trade off. Swings in and pumps it again. We have to win with a Thrash. Thrash has to kill Feather, create a chump blocker for 10th District, and just hopefully swing in and win. Or not. We're hoping that they just don't have enough action in hand. Defiant Strike, not on the 10th District Legionnaire. Interesting. I don't think we can block here because we know they have Reckless Rage. Samet Sprint. They had so much stuff they could have done with 10th District Legionnaire there. Still swinging with both. Yeah, no, really not swinging with 10th District. I guess they can pump them in response to me swinging in and just kind of control the game out here. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Let's throw out a... Let's do a hasty Llanowar. Maybe I could have... Yeah, so Collision... I guess I could have put a counter onto it as well. I was thinking that it was the Colossus side requires red and green. Collision only requires one or the other. 6 damage to it. They have to be able to create... Alright, so Feather's down. We cannot attack in. No attacks. They can grow 10th District Legionnaire to be able to kill GRUUL Spellbreaker easy. Easy. So now we just hope that they don't have... Find Strike, yep. What I'm thinking they do is they Reckless Rage to kill Llanowar. Grow it enough that... Okay, Dreadhorde Arcanist, Samet Sprint, get back... Shock? There's so many things they can do. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous. And it also has Trample. Block. Yeah, block, block. Fanatical Firebrand is not bad. We're gonna get more damage through with this guy by giving him another counter. Let's go ahead and Fanatical Firebrand with a counter, I guess. Pass the turn. This lets us get through Reckless Rage. Because if they do 2 damage here, they target him still. Man. Reckless Rage, yeah. We really needed land there so that we could Zerta Goblin and Thrash right away. We're fighting the good fight, but it's not enough. Defiant Strike, yep. Digging for a feather again. Throwing the 10th District Legionnaire, which I'm so glad this guy doesn't have trample. Watch them like play a trample pump spell now. Adanto Vanguard, oh, that's pretty good. I'm actually glad they played that before combat, because now I can attack Adanto Vanguard instead. Oh, seriously? They would have had lethal. They're just playing with us. Yeah. If they had just played on the 10th district, we would have died. Wow. Okay. All right, up against Spidey Whitey. Bring it on Spidey Whitey. That is hilarious. Okay. Ooh. Shock. New mulligan. Digging for like the best possible hand. I guess we can keep this. We have to hit 4th land. Yeah, 4 is past the turn. Unfortunately, we don't have Fanatical Firebrand on turn 1, but we can swing in for 4 here. I'm not going to do it right away, but we might just try to protect it instead in case there's a moment of craving or something. Down to 19 past the turn. We also really like just going for a GRUUL Spellbreaker here if we can. Past to my turn. Zerta Goblin with a counter. Pass the turn. Give me land, give me land, give me land. Oath of Kaya. Yikes. 3 damage, kills Zerta Goblin. Yep, that's good. I will just block. Alright, pass the turn. Collision can be really good if they have something good here. All right, Davriel, gonna make us discard.
I'll have to order 20.
We'll kill Davriel. Get rid of, I guess, Giant Growth. No, resolve. Get rid of Giant Growth. That could have been bad. All right, down to 19. Oh, come on, pass the turn. We're still running 21 lands in the deck. We should be running into lands a lot more often than we are. Basilica Bellhaunt, yep. Discard a... I guess a Rioters isn't that great here, comparatively. I'm not going to spend the collision on a 1/1. There we go. All right, GRUUL Spellbreaker with a counter. Pass the turn. Blocker for Bellhaunt. Let's see what else they've got. We have an answer for Lyra. Oh, Ketra might be the worst possible thing for us. Playcrafter, that's pretty bad too. Swings in for 3. I'm actually glad they didn't kill the Playcrafter. That might mean that they have other things to take care of it. All right, well. Spellbreaker with a counter. Pass the turn. Let's see if we have a shot here. How much removal do you got? Kaya. Life gain is annoying, but we can deal with it.
I like a good fight.
Thrash is actually pretty good here for us. Oath of Kaya is annoying. Oath of Kaya is going to be very annoying for us, but...
You better watch your back from here on out.
As long as those last 3 cards in hand aren't really anything good, we have a pretty good shot. All right, Thrash. Kill Bellhaunt. And is this at... Only targets a Planeswalker I control. I kind of want to make them get rid of the Playcrafter, though. Just loses the Kaya. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like Playcrafter is something you typically want in the graveyard, unless they have some sort of blink ability. Ooh, Playcrafter with blink actually would be really good. Final payment. Okay. Another Kaya. Figures.
The crueler the opponent, the sweeter the victory. Good riddance to I'll be back. Just you wait.
Down to 10. All right, man. Rhythm of the Wild. This is the issue with Pump, and we actually are playing quite a few creatures in this Pump deck, but you do sometimes just run into all the Pump spells and none of the creatures. Similar to like auras or whatever. This is a little bit rough. Down to 7. Can we draw anything good? Oath of Kaya number 2 down to 4. Is this Oath of Kaya number 3? And that is game, I think. We do have threat. I almost forgot. We have a threat. Literally, we have a threat. But it also can get killed by Kaya. Has ghost form. Interesting. Oh, that's lethal.
I heard you had some dead things that needed to stay dead.
I wasn't even paying attention. I forget that her ultimate's at 5. I'm so used to ultimates being so much higher, but the ultimate at 5 and being that low, that's pretty good. Oh, bummer. All right, I'm going to call it there for this deck. When I was testing this deck out beforehand, I won like 4 or 5 games in a row. It is very powerful. We were just running really poorly today. Like I was just not drawing any of the things I typically draw. Really bad hands. And so we ended up 2-2 overall with what I played. And the deck was still super fun. So I hope you guys enjoy the deck. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.